Hey there, sports fans. Rob over here for Caravel Gaming. Hope you all enjoying the Winter Vale festivities. Whatever that means. I'm just going to play some arena, because that's kind of what I do. What are we on? We are on a Thursday early evening. And, you know what? I had fun last time, so I'll play a bit more Rogue. Unearthed Raptor, 3 for a 3/4, so good stats. Rogue only, never played it before. Better than the other two, just off the pure stats of it, before we even look at the ability. Battle Cry, choose a friendly minion, gain a copy of its Death Rattle effect. Well, you might get to use it. Very often don't get that much with Death Rattle compared to Battle Cry, so... But even so, 3 for 3/4 seems absolutely fine. Boney M over here, or the Shadow Pan Rider, which we're going to hope is going to be a 6/7 for 5. Even as a 3/7, not super terrible. Obviously, the dream is to coin it out turn 4, which feels pretty brutal. Now, I want to mention something briefly about these cards here. So we're talking Jeweled Scarab, we're talking that 3/3 for 4. You know that beast, you know the one. It may say 2 mana in the top corner, like up there. It's not a 2 mana card. Like if you play this on turn 2, you're gonna lose, like straight up, because you're giving your opponent just the tempo straight off the bat. It's like if you play a 3/3 for 4 mana, and your opponent's like, oh cool, yeah, I got a Yeti for my 4 mana. Smash your guy. My guy's still a 4/2. Stuff like that. These are like turn 6 drops or turn 4 drops. This card possibly. You know, it's kind of fairly latish, unless you got some ridiculous Dark Iron Dwarves and stuff like that to really make sure you're not losing out on the tempo in the turns following that. Likewise with the, you know, the turn 4 3/3, it's actually more like a turn 9 play. You know, 9 mana, 4, play that. With the other 5 mana, play the beast that you got to choose from afterwards. That's kind of how I feel about it anyway. Question is whether it's better than the Shiv. It's a good card. You know, it is a good card. Let's not deny that. You know, getting a nice 3-drop is pretty cool. It can be okay. You know, you really want something sizable on turn 2, but you know, if you have nothing else, I guess it's okay. This is a tough one, because I like Fan of Knives, but I think we go with the also Barber there. We got a mech. We could go with the Technician. The Sentinel can be fun. You know, there's times when he's really useful. I think we have to go off sort of the raw power here. And just take the most powerful cards as they turn. Taking the Burgle there because the other 2 cards aren't particularly inspiring at all. Not a fan of Deathlord, you know me. Just gives your opponent something huge, and this is just terrible. Can't believe I'm taking a Demolisher. And I'll always take Backstab because it's such a good card there. The tempo. Well, Mr. Gorilla Bot. We got the Shield Master as well, very tempting. Mr. Gorilla Bot. Should we pick it up and try and get hope and pick up some more mechs? Yeah, why not? Let's give it a go. This one's a little bit tougher because Stormwind Champion's normally an automatic pick, but you're playing Rogue, and Spiteful Smith's tons of value. Really is super good with Rogue. Still going to take the chance. There it is. There's the Tomb Spider. That's the guy I was talking about. Now we've got a lot going on at 2 mana here already. So let's go ahead and pick up that spider. Like I said, I consider this something like a 6-drop. Something like that. 4 mana for a 5/4. Gives you a coin when it dies. Seems possibly better than these 2 other 2 cards. So yeah, why not? Pick it up. So it's kind of a fastish deck, I guess we're going for here. Not really much to use that Djinn with, not unless I want to backstab it, which seems seems really bad. Yeah, let's kill my own guy there. Another Spiteful Smith. Looking good. And another mech in the form of Mechanical Yeti. So we're kind of all Yeti'd up here. Let's look at actual 2-drops that are useful minions to play. The 2 Barbers, and pretty much that's it. Frostwolf Warlord would normally get an automatic pick here as well, but I think I just need a 2-drop that actually does some damage there. I guess we're looking at yet another mech. Now we can pick up the Frostwolf there. That seems absolutely fine. We don't really have too much. We've got a backstab. Not really that much cheap to combo out the ringleader. I'm tempted to just pick up another Boulder Fist here, to be honest. I think my early game is good enough at this point. Hogmaster. Maybe a little bit light on the removal. Maybe just pick up the Betrayal here. There's times when it can be okay. Yes. Sap or another Shadow Pan. I do like having 1 sap in my deck. Must admit. It's just me, just the kind of guy I am. Do we really have any spells to justify a Summoning Stone? The answer is no. Not at all. A Burgle. A Burgle, a Sap, and a Deadly Poison here. It's like nothing at all. But at the same time, I guess we go with the Alarm along, right? It just felt like 3 bad cards there. Now, you could have took the Summoning Stone just based on the fact that your opponent's going to kill it. Your opponent's going to be like, death to this. And it's just there as a distraction.
Valera versus Jaina.
But that last pick
You
sucked.
asked for it. Watch your back.
Yeah, I'm getting rid of all of these cards because none of them do anything. This is what I'm talking about with the Jeweled Scarab. You know, it's okay from the point of view that it gives you something to do turn 2. If that was a 4-drop, you'd have absolutely nothing to do.
Smell blood.
Edwin feels reasonable. Maybe it's going to be a 4-4. I might end up drawing a backstab, though.
Job's done.
And then that's going to be reasonable. All he can do here is ping my guy if he wants to run his 2-1 in. So I'm pretty certain his plays just make 2-drop and pass. Or 3-drop and pass.
Well met.
Ooh, how lucky!
Here we go.
Quite good, quite good. We can drop this turn 4. We might be able to coin into the ogre. At least the coin then triggers Van Cleef as well.
Thank you.
Here we go.
Yeah, it could be like make a raptor, coin, Van Cleef, 6-6, go.
What to do?
Drag no stupid!
Could have made the raptor, copied the coin.
Squire, attend me!
Ready, sir. Careful. The Brotherhood shall prevail.
I think it's worth wasting the coin to give it +2. We need to get it out of flame strike range.
Your magic shall not save.
Yep, seems fairly automatic.
So
I mean,
many
could drop the
options.
2-drop and the 5-drop. Backstab this, run that in, or we could just go with the 5-drop by itself.
The Frost Wolves stand ready!
Here we go.
So you feel free to flame strike.
Here we go.
Lapdogs! All of you!
There's no need to stick a barber out here. Just sit on them. Because he needs a flame strike to get back into the game. Hoping for the freeze effect there. Immediately nails the freeze effect out of all of the possible effects. Like, what a surprise. The only card that keeps him in the game. But I'm just going to burgle a fireball out of him and point it at his face.
I wonder.
Yeah, that's doing nothing at all.
Lapdogs! All of
Here
you!
we go.
Get behind me.
You win this.
Yep, so, you know, I mean, he died with still 4 cards in his hand, so just had a slow down. That's one of the nice things about Rogue. I think it's a little bit easier with Rogue to get a faster deck. You know, with some decks you really struggle if you don't get those nice early drops, but there's a lot more flexibility with Rogue. That said, we didn't come up against a Flame Strike or a Blizzard, which obviously
I will fight
really helps
with
out.
honor.
Watch your back.
Urgh. Now obviously my hero ability is a million times better than his in this matchup. I get to press my button every other turn to deal with every single time he presses his button.
My mount very slow.
Whew. Naturally. I'm going to wait and see what happens, because we've got a few things here we can do.
Reporting for duty.
Here we go.
I wanted to get out because it's a mech, and I've got Tinkertown in my hand.
Mount up! Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here.
Here we go.
Giddy up!
Mind if I roll need?
May my ancestors watch over me.
King of the drawing bad cards. I think that's how I feel right now.
Here we go.
Giddy up!
So I figured if he has Blessing of Kings or something like that, then he might as well take out the crappiest of my minions.
Your magic shall not save you.
Something needs tinkering?
Seems fine. I feel like I need to put something on the board this turn, you know? But pinching a Murloc Knight was pretty sick.
Reporting for duty.
Turns out I'm
Here
not the
we
only
go.
one who can draw them.
Who's up for an adventure?
Job done.
Yep, and you suck, Sir Finley. You are not the Murloc I wanted.
I wonder.
I enjoy raiding.
Ooh.
Reporting for duty.
Oh. Guess we're taking this guy out.
Here we go.
Yep, naturally something really bad. Ooh. Quite good, quite good. You may have a card. Well, hold on to this betrayal. Again, not surprised.
Here we go.
We are the sword in shadows.
Down to 12 already. Cult Master sad in my hand. Being really miserable. Crying his eyes out. In my inability to do absolutely anything in this matchup. Yeah, his deck's just better. Yep. I'll give you that one. Yeah, mine was just a collection of cards. Like Demolisher. On turn 4, all I could do is make 3 drops. Yeah, I had some good cards, I just didn't draw them. And the cards I did draw, I drew when I didn't want to draw them.
Jaina.
And he won.
asked
Yeah,
for it.
Murloc Knight.
You're back.
All the ridiculous cards. A nice little curve to start out there. Seems reasonable. And such a good card against Priest when they've got the frost bolts and stuff that they can't target it.
Here we go.
And even better for this reason, because my guy's still alive. You can't even ping to finish it off this turn.
Hurry up! Portals online!
Well, I feel that Alarma bot has to die.
I wonder. So many options. Choose. Here we go.
I considered killing that bit as well this turn, but not really that important.
Here we go.
They help you keep your combo as well, which is pretty cool. I think we just go with a big guy. See where it gets us.
Get behind me.
It turns out, worked out really well for us. Might as well give him a second minion to Flame Strike if that's what he wants to do.
We are the sword in the shadows.
This guy's toast.
Shadow strike.
Here we go.
But there's so many cards you draft now in Arena. What's the chances that he's got a second Flame Strike and he's drawn it in the top 17 cards, eh?
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here.
Funnel cakes! Get your funnel cakes here!
No death raffle effects.
The frost wolves stand ready!
Here we go.
Hey, lights out.
I'm not going to play around a Flame Strike at this point.
Funnel cakes! Get your funnel cakes here!
Here we go.
For the hole!
Hey, lights out.
Shadow strike.
So we just need to attack him for 3 turns now, even if he does Flame Strike, and kill everything. Decks his second Flame Strike. Ooh, a backstab.
Here we go.
Could take that out, I guess.
Here we go.
As it gives me lethal a turn earlier.
Well played. You win.
So he needed 2 Flame Strikes just to stay in the game. And I still beat him. And if he doesn't play that Flame Strike, he obviously gets destroyed so much quicker.
Valera versus Uther.
I will fight with honor.
Watch your back.
Yeah, some bad cards there. I'm gonna hold on to the spider tank. Feel like it's actually, you know, it's a good going second card because it's a 3/4, so it's a little bit harder for him to kill. And I think that's kind of important going second. But given what else I've drawn here, this is just a really aggressive hand. I'm going to play it as such.
Shields up. Red alert.
Here we go.
Shields failing.
Just kill everything he's got for as many turns as possible before his ridiculous paladin cards overwhelm me.
Reporting for duty.
Here we go.
Reporting for duty.
Here we go.
So again, just keep his board completely clear. Keep as many guys on my side of the board. Use my life as a resource.
I wonder.
Move quickly.
Oh, and he forgot to attack. How lucky! So we consider a bonus.
Something needs tinkering?
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here.
Backstab the 4-2, or just beat it up.
Here we go.
Giddy up!
Keep hold of that backstab.
Let me think.
That's pretty much admitting defeat right there when you do that.
Reporting for duty.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Make this, backstab it. 1 mana off, really. I guess we just return that and play it again, don't we? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Here we go.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here. Giddy up!
Wasn't really the hardest one to work out there. Opponent dies with 4 cards in hand. He had the more powerful cards, but never got to play them. Rogue, like when you lose to a rogue, it feels like just really bad cards have just beaten you up. You're like, what's just happened?
I will fight with honor.
Watch your back.
Like, I'm not a fan of Burgle in an opening hand. You want to be playing minions in the early game. Burgle's like a turn 7 or turn 8. Because whatever you burgle, there's no guarantee it's going to be any use. I think there was a lot he was planning, some kind of buff on his guy turn 2, and again, Mr. Slippery is kind of possibly screwed that up a little bit. Now if you make Horsey Dude and run it into this, he still gets to throw one of his 1/1s at it afterwards.
So many options.
Other options are to run that into that and make a Demolisher, but you can still give his guy a +3 and bubble next turn to wreck me.
So many options.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here. Giddy up!
Possibly better to go to the face and just let him have the one guy, not
Shields up. Red
crack
alert.
them up.
Here we go.
For a little while, I pack a big punch.
Reporting for duty.
Here we go.
Reporting for duty.
Something needs tinkering?
For Blackwood!
I think I'd make 3 guys here. So I've got the Stormwind champion. If it's needed.
I wonder.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
For Tinkertown!
Oh, well, that went better than expected, really?
Here we go. Choose soon.
Tinkertown!
Make some beasties.
Shields up. Red alert.
How many of these is this guy going to drop out? Starting to get ridiculous now. 3, 7, 8, 9. I guess. Guess we read.
Here we go.
Oh, I mean, again, this, you know, this guy's I'm playing against really good deck, just too slow. And Rogue goes, you know what? I'll just beat you up. You know, you've got lots of quality cards. Yeah, Blessing the Kings, multiple mini bots, and things coming out with bubbles and other stuff. And I'm just like, go to your face with crap, guys. It's the Rogue way. He had a couple of turns where he just made a guy and passed the turn, and
You asked for it. Watch.
it's almost
your
just like saying,
back.
yeah, okay, that's killed you. I was considering keeping the Shadow Pan. Had a long hard think about it. I've got to keep the sap going second. See, I consider that a win for me when they do that turn 2. Like, I'm very happy to see people do that turn 2.
Here we go.
I am not a morning person.
Here we go.
Doing that again because I've got the Tinker Town and it only has to survive a turn. Well, that went well.
Here we go.
They're just going to take a little control approach to this going second.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
It's either of those, I don't care. That is fine. That is acceptable.
Something needs tinkering?
Ooh. We're on a Whirling Blades as well.
Here we go.
A little bit lucky there with what I drew. Well, running out of
Wanna
gas.
blow something up?
I am sure. So I guess we go with Stalker, 4 to this, finish it off with a weapon, backstab this guy.
Here we go.
Our Tinker Town!
Well played.
Slippery!
If you got a flame strike, you got a flame strike. But I gotta put some pressure on now.
Here we go.
do I want to pick up my barber? Yeah, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it. He doesn't flame strike.
I hope you like my invention.
I can fix anything.
Intensification commencing.
Well, my Blood Knight's going to enjoy this.
Time runs out on me. What to do? What to do?
Glory to the Sindora!
Here we go.
For Tinkertown!
Too soon.
You want it? I got it.
It's a pretty good card at this stage of the game, to be honest. Might just have won him the game. I do like that Conjure in the late game. Right, there's so many cards you can pick up there that just deal with my 6/6 really easily.
Do you need a blessing?
Here we go.
Well, that's actually kind of what I was hoping for.
For Lorthamar!
Because I didn't want a duplicate.
For a little while.
I was thinking about all the combinations, what to play
Do you need
around.
a blessing? Do you need a blessing?
I didn't want a duplicate who's 6/3.
For the crusade! Here we go.
Your turn to bleed!
And I've got to play this out this turn in case he makes like an 8-drop or something. I have to be able to kill whatever he plays. Because if he sort of hits me for 3 and makes an 8-8 or something, it's enough to scare the bejesus out of me there. But that swipe just made my game a lot easier. Ooh. Quite good, quite good.
Join or die, or both.
We have many secrets.
Here we go.
Might as well put lethal on the board.
I am undefeated.
Whoop! The only time a Lamobot will ever be useful. Winning a joust. He's on 1.
For Dalaran.
Well played.
I can understand him going to my face and like just hoping that I don't have anything at all. And given that I've got 3 more cards than him. He was in a horrible situation there. You know, maybe there was a fireball and he was thinking, well, I just need to draw that next turn. I'll be okay.
Back.
Goddamn Stormwind champion. Didn't want to see you.
Shields up. Red alert. Hello, hello, hello.
Now he's like, oh. Made him sad.
Locked and loaded.
Betrayal did something. I was just there looking at Betrayal going, oh, you're actually gonna do something. That fills me with joy.
Thank you.
Kill failing.
None may steal our souls.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Giddy up!
The makers.
So we have the board position at the moment. And hopefully we've got a Stormwind champion next turn. But we have no other mechs. So I guess we're just gonna have to take it out the old-fashioned way.
I wonder. Here we go.
Hey, lights out.
That was a very annoying Makesner. Made me sad.
Here we go.
Something needs tinkering.
Giddy up!
Well, just dump everything out there. He has the cards, it's just whether we've got enough gas to take him out first. So we could take out the Force Tank Max, or we could just sap it.
Behold the light of Stormwind! Giddy up!
I mean, given he didn't have the answer for the 6-7 the turn before, that would make
Put this apple on your head.
the most sense.
Justice.
That's why I love sap. You know, why I like having that one sap in your deck, because then you'll make one big guy and just like, nope, by the way, kill you. It's just the difference so many times. Especially against bombs, you know, when they go Tyrion, 2 mana, pick it up, hit you for 9, kill you. But I had a taunt. No, no, you didn't have a taunt. My deck just feels, every time I play, it just feels garbage. Feels like utter garbage, but it just seems to be getting there every time.
Watch your back.
So I'm getting rid of the sap. I don't want it in my opening hand. It's no use to me. I mean, if I kept the sap, then I end up with a couple of 4-drops, and I just pretty much have lost the game at that point.
Here we go.
Felt that had to be done.
Summoning portal open.
No dragons. Keeps offering me Edwin. Well, I guess, I mean, there is an increased chance of getting a class-specific card, and there isn't really anything but Edwin you can be given, right?
So many options.
But it's the fact that I'm seriously considering taking a 2-4 over Edwin at that point. Now, I'm not... well, like, the problem is if I attack that, and he makes the healing totem, then it ruins my next turn. I'd rather have the use of the weapon there.
Charge roll!
I'm looking at the Alarma bot, you know, I'm really eyeing that up.
Here we go.
I don't think making either of these is any good here. I could just make a weapon. But that's going to scare him. You know, that might very well draw a removal spell out of him. Wow, it drew a crackle out of him. How cool is that?
Thank you.
I could have gone weapon, deadly poison, but then Edwin just stays small forever. This at least gives me a coin. Lets me combo a lot of things off.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here. Giddy up!
Here we go.
Careful.
Potentially with the coin, there's a lot of things happening the next
Are
turn.
you ready for this?
Join or die!
Careful.
Here we go.
We'll just end it. Take 9.
Here we go. Too soon.
Do that just to draw another card.
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
Go. 10-10 Van Cleef.
Lapdogs.
Eddie! He's looking for his hex, and he's got a good chance of getting a hex. It's a 3-mana card, and you get a lot of class-specific cards in there as well. And now he's like, yeah. Yeah, you beat me. 14 there, so...
You win this one.
Oh, no killing blow for Eddie. Tab time. 7-1 though. Good times. Been some interesting games really in this video. Few hairy moments, you know. I'm not talking about my beard. Looking particularly hairy today.
Valera.
Now I'm going to get smashed. It's a druid on 7 wins. He's going to go big guy, swipe, swipe, swipe. And all my guys are just going to go in the bin. It's like, off the board, shh, slide them away. Plus, this is a rubbish opening hand. I was due a beating, and this might be it. Feel if we do nothing till turn 8, it's really good when I go Onoyotron, Horse Rider, Blood Knight.
My mouth very, very explodes.
Here we go.
So I'm going to use the Horse Rider. There's no point playing the Onoyotron because he goes hero ability, take it out with my guy. It's done nothing.
Don't worry, loves. The
Here
cavalry's
we
here.
go.
But yeah, this hand's just terrible. Like, no 4-drop. Some weak 2-drop if I want to make a weapon. Weak 3-drops as well. So, yeah, I mean, it just says lose all over it, unless the card off my top end of my deck actually does something. Which it doesn't. Fantastic. Oh, I should have made him a Blood Knight. I didn't even... Never occurred to me that his guy had a bubble on it. I was one of those brain fart moments where I'm going, do you want a 6-6? Nah, I don't want a 6-6. I don't want a 6-6 at all. However, turns out we've got away with it.
Glory to the Sindora!
Like, how lucky.
Here we go.
Woo. I'm such a scrub player and I got away with that.
I am undefeated.
Here we go.
Something needs tinkering? For Lorthamar!
Well, he's obviously got a swipe, right? Now he has to think about the alarm box. Oh, that's pretty good, actually. I get a 4-7. It's like, sweet.
For Lorthamar!
Go. It's a tree.
I can see.
Yeah. You went. Yeah, you're gonna hit me for the remainder of my life. GG. That was fun, wasn't it? It was something different. Alarmabot's still bad, by the way. Another druid, oh boy. This is gonna be the one who gives me a beating now, isn't it?
Your back.
Oh, that's what we wanted to see. That was the perfect card.
Elune, guide my lance.
Here we go.
Coin out a Tomb Pillager.
My eyes are open.
Do we want to coin out a Tomb Pillager?
Happy Feast of Winter Ale.
Thank you.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here. Yeah!
Here we go.
Powering up. Portals online. Wanna blow something up?
Here we go.
So it's not really surprising that after getting 8 wins, you come up against some pretty good decks.
Take a walk on the wild side.
But I went second in the matchup anyway, so that kind of pretty much guarantees you lose against another good player. He just sits there going, yeah, my deck's actually good. Yeah, yep, I can see that. There's not a whole lot I can do about that.
I hope you like my invention.
Another night on the prowl.
That's exactly what I would have done as well. Yep. This is pretty much what happens when you go second. Not really the most useful of cards.
Nature
we
will
go.
rise against you.
Let's make some pointless guy, right?
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Do you want to kill me?
Behold the might of Stormwind!
I shiver.
Well played.
Yep. Really, anything to say there? I went second in the matchup. I lost. Ultimately, when you get to about 7 wins, that's all the game comes down to. Your opponent goes, my deck's good, so I'll just make really good cards every turn. You're like, yeah, 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 that's good, that's good, that's good. And you can't play your stuff fast enough, and he beats you. As soon as he made the piloted shredder, I'm like, that was the game. Because that was too much to deal with.
Watch your back.
So I'm going to get rid of them all because I want a 2-drop. Or I want a backstab. And that's game again. Right? Get rid of a couple of 3-drops, get a 4-drop, 5-drop and a 7-drop back. Like, that's how I roll. So I need a backstab off the top of the deck here. He's got a lot to choose from. That's what worries me so much here. Oh, how lucky!
Here we go.
Woo! Shaved by the top of the deck. Hey, look at that! And my gorilla bot saves me as well. do we have enough game in the next few turns to take the Mechgineer? Or do we take the Auto Barber?
Here we go.
So again, I'm on top of the game solely because I went first.
Pass me that arc light spatter.
That is the long and short of things.
Here we go.
I'm just going to get him worried with the old alarm bot. Because if we hit the jackpot, he's like, nah, that's not going to happen.
Charge roll!
Ooh. Ooh. Really interesting card to draw right there. Because I could play it out here and at least then the frog draws me something.
So many options.
Play the wolf, beat this guy up.
Here we go.
Amazing how quick a game can turn around thanks to something as good as a Doomhammer.
Eyes are open.
So I'm banking on this betrayal actually doing some damage here. Well, now we know he has +3 in hand. He's thinking of going to the face and hitting me for 16. And he stuck that on the wrong side.
There is little time.
Wow, super sick. And just hits it perfect. And then he decided to not have his go.
Join or die, or both.
I guess we draw an extra card.
Your turn to bleed!
Anti-Doomhammer tech there. So we could just go auto barber, like screw the weapon off. 4/4.
I wonder.
6/6. Or
Bend!
Stand ready.
we just make two guys that are bigger than his guys. +3. We knew that about 6 turns ago. Well, we know this is going to give this, make that a 5/5. And can't really avoid that, unfortunately.
Something needs tinkering?
So he's going to run his 3/3 into my 3/2.
Choose soon.
So he's going to run that into this, make that a 5/5. Beat one of these up.
Here
so I guess
we go.
we have to stop his guy healing if possible. Obviously, immediately gets the healing totem back. I am shocked. How lucky!
Here we go.
You know, if he can get that luck with the healing totem, I feel I'm owed a little bit.
Get back, you scurvy dudes!
Wow. Take the totems out or go to the face. Well, I am on 15. If he draws a Bloodlust, I die to that.
For the Alliance!
But going to the face here puts me a point off lethal.
Choose soon. Here we go.
But yeah, if he'd drawn anything bad there.
Hey, I can see my house from here!
Ooh. Well, well. That's interesting.
I wonder.
Me smash.
Just play the card. Play it or don't play it. But don't sit there for a minute. Just play the card. Just play the card. Wasn't hard, was it? Another one.
Here we go.
Attack of the Ogres. Nice top deck. He's on 1 if he gets the Taunt Totem. He does get the Taunt Totem.
Here we go.
I think gaining the 5 life was more important there than dealing with the 6/6. He could have done something. He's pointed a spell at my head.
You win this
Nice burgle. So, very close game. They're all, you know, they're all going to be close. There's no walkovers when you get over 7 wins. You know they've all got good cards in their deck. It's just purely who goes first a lot of the time. I was really lucky to survive that early game with my shocking start.
Valera versus Jaina!
You asked for it.
Watch your back.
And now I'm going second against the mage. It's probably a loss.
One day, I'll be a real knight.
Especially if they've got a fast start like this.
Here we go.
Mine is shocking.
Here we go.
Llama bot, really? I mean, it'll draw a removal spell out of him, but it probably scares the hell out of him in the meantime.
We are the sword in the shadows.
Magic detected.
Shadow strike.
They all bend to my command.
So this is just me making big guys and trying to run him out of gas. Oh! Nice of him to just pass the turn like that.
Here we go.
He must just have a rubbish hand or just 4 flame strikes.
Slippery.
Here we go.
So, I just want to make guys that survive flame strike. So if he flame strikes, he's still got 2 guys at the end of it. I mean, he definitely suggests that that's what he's building up to, given what he just did there. We could go with the sap and just draw 2 cards there.
Join or die.
For the horde!
Thank you.
Death again.
Don't particularly want to sap that, for obvious reasons.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here.
Careful.
Strangely, I'm fine with sapping that, however.
Something needs tinkering?
Here we go.
Indeed. And there was no flame strike, but we played around it anyway. One of my easier games. I guess he just had a boatload of removal and lots of really fat guys. I just went, meh. I have sizable guys as well, and this sap just again screws over your huge guy. It was the Cult Master that won me that game there, just that drawing that 2 extra cards.
You asked for it.
Watch your back.
And now I'm boned. Going second. Ooh, playable cards. I have a tiny chance here. Need a backstab really. Need something with a bit of tempo to get me going. Well, the Stalker is tempo.
Hurry up! Portals online!
So we could go weapon, hit it for 2, Horse Rider the following turn.
Slippery!
My eyes are open.
But it's not that big of a deal that it's about.
I wonder.
Finally, a second chance.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here. Giddy up!
Ties up 2 of his mana, anyway, this turn, right? That's a pretty good turn.
Reporting for duty.
Here we go.
Something needs tinkering?
I think the Blood Might have a tiny bit more value. Another Doctor Boom. So I've just played 1 Doctor Boom. Let's play against a second Doctor Boom. Yeah, neither of those cards actually help me out of this situation.
Wanted, dead or alive.
Turns out when you get to about 9 or 10 wins, all your opponents have Doctor Booms. So obviously I was hoping for like a Flame Strike or any kind of sweeper to get me out of this situation. Instead, I got literal garbage. Oh yeah, I hear you have no demons in your deck. Have a sense demons. Oh, and your opponent gets 5 damage as well to your
Well played.
utterly useless card.
Draw.
Make some really awful 1/1/2s. Give him his dues. He's really good. He's got his bombs going where he wants. He's got everything. Yep, that's like I said. When you go second, you ain't winning. As soon as you get up against 9-10 wins, it's like, yep, all your opponent's cards are good, and you need that tempo from going first to give yourself a chance. I mean, bad cards as well when I needed them. But I think my deck's done a lot better than I expected there. 300 gold's cool. We like that. Anyway, guys, you know, I quite like Rogue. You know, it's certainly gone up in my estimations, really, and that's what we call 40 dust. But that was definitely interesting, some fun games. I bought the last wing of the solo adventures stuff, so I got all of this, paid for all of this with coin. Still got a couple of class challenges to work my way through there. Can't bring myself to do the other 4 just yet. And haven't really touched Constructed at all. You know, I always just play through to rank 15 and then just leave it at that. There's no pleasure to be had in Constructed for me at this time. Though I do think it's in a better place than it ever has been previously. You know, there's lots of really cool decks coming out of it all. Of course, eventually, in about another month or so, it will settle down, and the best deck will be discovered, and everyone will be playing that and nothing else. But, you know, it's just how it was with Secret Paladin, and before that, Miracle Rogue and everything else. But, anyway, hope you all enjoyed the video, and it's nice to get a few wins under the belt, and till next time, ta-da.